Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for the comment section being active, and that's all you, Cybernaut or Cybernaut76. So thank you so much for your tips and words of encouragement. Very, very much appreciated. In the previous episode, we actually got vengeance on two fronts. On the western side, we managed to take Garth Helagoth, and that's of course vengeance because we got our asses handed to us a couple of episodes or a couple of turns ago there. So it was very nice to be able to take that. However, if they join up, they will have a full stack. So we'll see for how long we're going to be able to keep it. Do believe that we have ballista towers there, and that would help out quite a lot in the defense of that settlement. So we'll see what happens there. More forces are of course marching west here. Fuirost has reinforcements to send west if necessary, and Balrog, that's actually a really cool general name. He will be moving into whatever region this is that the High Elves have gotten their grubby hands on. We can also send some reinforcements from Berketta if necessary. A lot kind of hangs on the fact that we are still neutral with Enedwaith. They are all the way up in Anuminas, and I also believe that we see them over here at Coloniac, so that might mean that they have a lot of territory here, and currently we're not at war with them. I don't really know which ones they are at war with, theoretically. If we go Khazad-dûm, right, Khazad-dûm are at war with the clans of Enedwaith, Khazad-dûm, High Elves, Isengard, and Moria. Okay, so they might be down here and wreaking havoc as well, actually. Interesting stuff. So currently I'm just hoping that we will keep a peace with them and that we don't have to fight them as well and put resources into that. That's on the western front. We'll just keep pushing, basically. Keep grinding away. In the center, along the Misty Mountains, nothing new, really. We keep sending Mosfell, Conqueror of Khazad-dûm, to build towers and get visibility in the Ostin Edil region. And we are starting to mass up some pretty decent troops here as well. That's some... we can train even more as well. Some really high level troops here, and it would be fun to actually make good use of them somewhere. Because now we just have a bunch of troops that are all clumped up because we don't really trust any of our neighbors. But it might be worth it to just increase the number of free upkeep units here. We're gonna get that with the Slave Hall and Chieftain's Hall and whatnot. But and then maybe send some of these troops somewhere else, because currently we are almost at 100k in army upkeep, a lot of expenditure in corruption and other as well. We need to invest in law buildings, and I don't really want to be over 6 digits in army upkeep unless I really have to. And that's kind of the problem now, with that I have a lot of units just locked up because I am paranoid. Rohan has started to force up Tirith Anduin, the garrison there. I don't think that should mean that we need to worry at Eidracharn. I don't think so. And just these troops, it would take so long for them to get anywhere where I could actually make use of them. That's the thing. So that's why I don't really care that they are down there. But all the small expenditures all clump up, of course. In the northern regions, we did a big recruitment push. So that means that we don't have that many Black Shield units left to recruit up here. But eventually we might be able to so we might need to go to some regions farther inland or to the east. But I don't think that's necessary so far, and we should also be able to start recruiting from the Eredluin regions quite soon, if we get the culture up and running and the military buildings as well. If we go down here to our war with Dorwinion, that is of course the second vengeance that we managed to accomplish in taking Strondost with some decent casualties. And now at least we have that sucker. And Mordor is holding Lest. So I don't really know how far we want to push Dorwinion. If we look at the map here, the last updates that we have, they still seem to have some regions down here, some over here. It would be nice to take Mornedel just because it's a full stack there. And maybe lay siege to it and just keep it under wraps, so we don't need to worry too much about them selling out towards Sant Anui, or maybe even trying to reclaim Strandost. We have sent quite some reinforcements from through the Mirkwood over to Dorwinion territory. We even have a general to lead them, so I'm thinking that we would like to do some management of our troops here. Actually feels like this should have been the army to be led by this general. If we take out some of our more depleted troops, move out like so, then we have room for quite a lot of troops, like so, minus you, just like that, full stack. Then you can join up with them, can't merge anything. And I think we should be pretty happy with this one. It would be a stronger army for fighting on the open field, although we only have 2 archer units, but we do have a lot of wargs, so that would be useful. Didn't have a lot of archers in this group either, but you might be able to go back to down to Karvarad, where we can also amass quite a lot of reinforcements. So, and as well as Ilanin, we have started to do a lot of recruitments and sending troops from these regions down to Dorwinion, which is really fortifying our position here. Great stuff indeed. Now, do I need... Could push you down here to keep building towers. Really just increase our visibility as much as possible. And these armies just march down. Most likely we gotta move on Mornedel. Even far east, we have Mordor having taken Alger, which means that we are no longer bordering Rune here, which means that I should be able to take troops out of Rubar and send them over to Dorwinion territory, because we are allied with Mordor. Both of us are huge fans of Morgoth, or Melkor, of course, so I don't think we need to worry about them backstabbing us. So, what I would like to do now is mass up an army here. We can get some more troops in this region, and that's going to be expensive, of course, but that's because we basically only have archers here. We need more infantry, and then send them all over to take Neburka. We might not even need all of those troops for that, but I would like to take Neburka, and then I might just keep shipping the troops over to Dorwinion. At least it's good that I can throw a lot of bodies on the pile. That's why I'd rather want to train some more in this region. Ooh, Palorux. Right, so that's that. And we have done the movements here. I don't want to recruit anymore because we're already at 99.5 and we have another 13k in recruitment. So that's going to cost us quite a bit. And we have one more little issue here that I hope we will solve with the end turn, that we have kind of gotten stuck with Captain Zolgrul, one of the strongest melee armies I've ever assembled in this campaign. It's stuck with the general of Angmar, Lindenkind, but I hope with the end turn we will just be able to unhinge ourselves, and Lachlan won't attack Barchaleg, etc., etc. Like I said, we are starting to be able to recruit here quite a bit. That's really, really great to see, actually. Gonna be a lot easier to replenish our troops. Maybe a warg breeder, but I think we're already building everywhere where we want to build, so we can just move ahead. Balrog is moving west, Barketta is still fortified. Something's gonna happen at Garth Helgoth, most likely. Let's end the turn. Some reinforcing troops. That even looked like... Could it be a 1-star general? Could be. Right. And I'm willing to bet that they are not going to storm Garth Helgoth, but they will rather try to starve me out. Which is a very annoying strategy to be the victim of, but I do enjoy using it myself. Brawler's Pit at Strandost, yeah, why not? And we actually do have another general here, okay. So do we really need all of these generals in the Dorwinion region? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. You can at least go and smack down some towers. And another tower. And another tower. really like it to get a lot of visibility. And then we can just keep marching. I think you can move... Oh, we actually have a general here. General Rick. You can just keep building towers. And it might be good to have you walking around with bit of a bodyguard. Recruitment report, Mount Gundabad. Right. We are still doing a heavy recruitment. Sorry, a heavy recruitment spring here. Which we will all just send west. And Rubar, right. Now got all of these troops trained that we can just send over. That's great. That's Rubar, Karasant. Didn't do a lot of recruitment this turn, and that's of course because I'm trying to keep the army upkeep down. Got Heligov retrained some stuff, and we can't build anything now anyway because we're under siege. I'm just hoping that they will actually just storm me so I will have a battle. Have something fun to do. Get over there. Build yourself a tower. And then I'm thinking that it might be fun to go here, build another tower, and then just move down to whatever region this is. Do we have any more troops that we can start moving? You are not stuck anymore. That's great. Complete. Good. And you are following the roads. I think that helps with movement points. I'm not sure, though. You should go into Berketa. You should go into Berketa. Just help out with the culture. We already have 5 agents in here, which means that we should absolutely explode culture-wise. Great stuff. Really, really great stuff. Now, construction. Dane's Halls, you got a Bolg's Chamber. Let's just go with the Chieftain's Hall right away. I think that's a sound investment. Tarfilin got the Chieftain's Hall. Go with the Drill Square. Fenholm got the Drill Square, just working on blacksmiths and whatnot to get the Pale Uruks, because they take a long time to replenish. So those are some of the few units, like them and Trolls are units that I actually want to recruit as soon as I get them. Erui got the Chieftain's Hall, get the Drill Square next. And Burkaupis, practice range, a lot of military buildings. Archery range. Archery range. Kirikathal, Drill Square. A lot of good buildings here. Avengers headquarters would also be nice. A lot of money. Burmarlinge, Chieftain's Hall, Drill Square. Casa Doom, Beast Breeder, that should be the last. And then you go to Avengers headquarters. Get some trolls that we need to just walk over. Limhir, Guard Barracks. Upgrade it first, and then you can... Actually, I think we should get a Carpenter's Guild house after we've upgraded. So we don't want to build or queue up anything more after that. Leod Holt, Drill Square. Wirost, Camp Guard. This is going great. Actually, can't build anything there. Strondost, Shrine of Melkor. Just getting a temple as well. I don't think we have that many agents here. We have 2. So we need to do something in order to help with the culture. Sant Anui. We do have 3 spies there. Don't need all of them there because I think Sant Anui is actually... We've had that for quite a while. So yes, 93% culture. Queue up the army barracks. Great. You're moved, and now we should see if we can do kind of a invasion on this little island here. Take all the troops that are not free upkeep from Rubar. Might not use some of the archers. Then throw you in there instead. And drop them off. And now, move on there. Good. And you still only have 1 unit there, and probably you have some militia garrisons and whatnot, but we shouldn't have to worry. Shouldn't. The key word in that sentence. Now that's it. Is there any more moves I can make to actually fight something or someone? Doesn't look like that's the case now, does it? I want you to keep building towers, though. Don't like it that Enedwythe has a pretty sizable stack right next to me. So we might... Well, okay, you get into the fort. So you might be attacked. Unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know how to trust Enedwythe. I don't know if I can trust Enedwythe. That's the thing. End of turn report, spending a lot of money, but we are still in the green, making about 18 per turn. Got a Telegoth under siege. Cool. I don't think there's much more for us to do in these turns. So we are building where we can build. We are moving armies where we can move armies. I'm thinking if it might be worth it to start moving this army out. To start sending reinforcements down from Fuirost, for example, to Barqueta. But Fuirost, I guess, is kind of bordering Goblin-horde. Maybe move some of those troops over to Barqueta. These units can also get moved over. It's going to be expensive to have them in the field. But I'm just going to have to live with that. Also, kind of nerve-wracking to have our faction leader in such a lightly enforced settlement. But hopefully, it's all going to be good. Move some more spears in there just because, just to make sure. Can we train anything? Yes. Right, and Barchaleg is still doing great, doing Barchaleg stuff. You're moving, and feels like we should have... Yes. You need to be moved. Another tower. And I will not be moving on Kenneth Bryn, because it doesn't really feel like Angmar has a lot of enemies left in this region, since we helped them out with Ered Luin. Everything, like, if they start a war with Enedwythe, that would be great for me. Because then they would kind of keep busy. And, of course, I wouldn't like to be drawn into that, though. But I just need Angmar to focus on something else than possibly backstabbing me. So that should mean that maybe I want to move, like, all of these units over to the Western Front instead. Than having them here, where they just cost a lot of resources. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Do have some generals here. Trolls. You can tag along. We should have something down here as well. Where do I want you? Benholm. I think you can give some reinforcements to this army as well because Anduin Vale is no issue anymore, so we can kind of take some troops out of this region. Gazrat has a full stack. Move up here, and you should move up there as well. So 2 generals with almost full armies, although this is a really trashy army, but still, that we can make good use of somewhere else. And here I would actually start to replace some of these really bad troops with some better ones. Black Pit crossbows would be great in this region, in this settlement. And also some black shields, because these cannot hold against an high elven attack. Cool. End the turn. Where do I want you to go? Like this, maybe? Do I really need to just have a full-ass stack in Strondost? I don't think so. So it might be better to just make good use of the troops somewhere else. Dorwinion, still standing strong in causing a blockade on every freaking port that I own. But I don't have anything to fight them off with, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Orthank's final stand, so Isengard is kind of weak. Kondovan, we are already spending all of our money. You can actually jump in there for now. Recruitment report, look at that. Recruiting a bunch of stuff, and this is all here on the northern side, I think. Interion Ior is over here. Wait. Interion Ior. Isn't that over here somewhere? Should really start to get... Here it is. Start to get better on Middle-earth geography after all the turns that I've played. Rakkeberg, you got the archery range. That's great. Merchant's Wharf. Yes, that sounds like something that would make us some money. Ostinadil, Ration Hall, Slave Hall. Can't really get anything else trade-wise here. Berketa got the barracks. And we can train them right away. That's great. So then you can go on to the guard barracks next. And then Baridonyanak also got the barracks, guard barracks, and we have the culture to train them right away. That's great. Very, very happy about that. Faction announcements. New family members, some retinue expansions, queues are stalled. Gondor is the most advanced faction. I think Enedwaith and Gondor should be at each other's throats constantly. And they keep sieging Garth Heligoth. So maybe we actually need to go up here and help them rather. Kind of scare them off. So that's that. Berketa, need to get some more troops. And then we can take the armies out of Berketa into this region instead. It's not that I really think that Garth Heligoth is gonna fall, but much rather be safe than sorry. We can bring some of the half-trolls from Fuirost. That looks good. And how far can you... You can actually walk quite a bit. If we stand here, we should be just outside of your reach. You galoot. Yes. Yes, you are. Cool. So we're moving on to relieve Garth Heligoth. That's all on the western front. Down here, nothing new. On this side, just keep building towers. And then we might need to move you with an army. I don't really know. We have troops there. Do I want a general in such a vulnerable region? I don't really think so. Angmar is pushing on the goblins of Moria. They will also need to take Imladris though, and we all know that can be a right pain. But if they take Imladris, then they will get the Witch King of Angmar in Karn Doom. And that's going to be huge for them. I just hope that they don't want to use him on me. You keep walking over there. Might be worth it to actually start training troops in these regions. We just need to make sure that we have... I think we already have the best blacksmiths possible, so soon, most likely, we will want to move on to recruit from those regions. You get up here, and you should also just move up here. Little bit more vulnerable here, but that's okay. I think, I hope. We might also want to take some of these troops out of here. But I don't need to do that right now. Oh, damn. Gondor is all the way up here? They really are strong. God dang. I don't know who I'd rather border, Rohan or Gondor. Rohan, I guess, since they on paper should be a bit weaker. Right. Now we have these armies. Keep moving. Build towers. This should be Lughorn the Builder. Because all the towers he's smacking down. You can also start... You can also build towers, but I want you to move on Mornedel. So just keep moving over there. Karvarad. Might be more fun to get this army out on the field. Let's see, what do I not want to bring? Just start with something like this, just to, and then merge as much as possible. Like so, and then see if we can merge anything up. There we go, 3 more. And that's 3. But I also want the ballistas. You could leave. Any other really, really small groups? Not small enough. So that's that. That's 1. Throw you in there as well. And I think that should be decent enough. Can move to Mornedel as well. So we will be attacking with Sograd, and then Captain Gazur will just be meat that will help out. You go up here and start building along the border. Great. I wonder if visibility has anything to do with corruption or anything like that as well. It would be really great to see if there's any way to decrease it other than moving my capital and increasing the law. 756, and this is actually a pretty centristic region as well. If we compare to Strondost, I'm betting that would be a lot higher. Actually not. Interesting. So, we do have Vidin here, a family member, that we are going to kill. Let's see. I can bring all of you. Won't bring the trolls. Like so. And I just realized that I can't quick save from this battle deployment map. So let's just hope and pray that the game doesn't crash. It has been doing that quite a bit recently, unfortunately. Ooh, that must be Helm's Deep, right? Probably, possibly. Or Minas Tirith. Let's start the deployment right away. Start off with our archers already in a really good position. I have one group of wargs that I will use to run down any potential fleeing troops. We have a front line. I wonder if there's another meta that I have missed on how I should really place my troops. But this is just what I've learned from watching, like, I guess, Pixelated Apollo or Total War Legend of Total War. And all kinds of streamers, Izzy, of course, as well. Let's start. That you just put the skirmishers up front, and then spear wall, and then you have shock infantry or something like that that you run around the side. I just realized that they have a ballista as well, actually, so we might want to spread out to not make as easy targets for the ballista. Keep running up until we can start shooting at the high paladins. And all this are just early tier troops, so I shouldn't be too scared of just throwing them in. Just run up until you can start shooting at the high paladins. Don't know why it works like that. When I click for them to start shooting at the high paladins, they run so much closer than they would actually need to in order to hit the high paladins. I think that's kind of weird. There we go. Get all of our troops into position. There we go. And we are we actually dropping something? Oh, it looks like we're dropping a lot of ballista crew, actually. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. There we go. Now we have you. You should attack the ballista. You can help out with that as well. And then we need you to intercept the high paladins. Or do we? Because all of you have skirmish function. And they are down to 14 units to manage their ballistas. It looks like we are getting some pretty decent shots, although we are in loose formation. And we're actually also starting to drop some paladins. That's huge. I do like it that we see retinues among the bodyguard. Because this must be some kind of the Astadi treaty that they got with Elves, right? That's why they have these troops mixed out in the high paladins. We go. And they are actually starting to run. Move up with you. And I can't believe we were dropping that many paladins just with our tier 1 archers. That's actually pretty huge. And we're interrupting a lot of their charge patterns as well. Running, get stopped, walking around, get shot. Very, very great for us indeed. They are sturdy, I give them that. That will not help them. We have wiped them out. We can have you stop shooting. Then get into some other position. Then run you around here. Make sure that we really just encircle them. There we go. And you as well. Great. I think we're gonna get 100% here.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on. Oh, that charge gonna be good. Where is the general, though? Don't want to be that guy, but most of these units pretty much look the same, especially except for the Astari or whatever they are. That's the general, and he's already blooded up. That's huge. Then throw in the raiders here as well, and we can throw you in. Just get all of our infantry in there, except for the general and the wargs. The wargs are not infantry, of course. Oh. Just a trail of death among the paladins. We lost 1%. And now it's just grinding it out. Poor general is stuck there. But he should be dead soon. There we go. Actually, continue the battle. Did he break? There we go. He actually broke. That's a weak general. But now he's fallen. We lost 22 troops. Wiped out the whole squadron. I want to see how many kills our scouts got. 25, 11, 20, 24. And that's high quality troops in most cases. Great stuff. Really, really great stuff. And I really need to be the last homely house. I really need to be better at saving before and after initiating a battle, just because the game has started to crash quite a bit on me, especially now in the last in the late turns. There we go. Okay, there we go. Quick save. So what do I want to do with you next? Don't think I want to leave you in Strondos, to be honest. Can move you along. You get into Strondos. You... Or actually, did we need to put you in Strondos? Yes, we actually do. You get into Strondos. Anything else? No, I don't think so. And we shouldn't have to worry about Mordor either. Preferably. There we go. And then right here. And then get into whatever region this is that Durwinian is holding on to. Now you should be able to lay siege here. Get some stuff. And just siege Neburka. I'm just thinking that if they don't even have a settlement, we should be able to somehow start training ships or something to just fight them off. Barracks here. Okay. But I think now that that's it. We won't need any more troops at Neburka. They only have a general there. So it was kind of wasteful for me to get these Black Shield troops. So we'll put you there. And it looks like you should be able to cross with the movement points that you have. Like so. Like so. And then get in there. Not all of you are free upkeep, but some of you are. So that's good enough. Then try to get back. Really crucial to be able to ship or ferry units across like this. It's huge. You can't move. You can't move. Everyone here. 3 full stacks. Wow. The armies of Gundabad are really on the move. Can you... You can't move either. Already moving you. So I think... Yes, ready to end the turn again. And I would like for Eredlu... Okay. You actually went with that. Balance of power is not in my favor. This is not the strongest army. Really worn out. What about you? A lot stronger. Hot damn. And we cannot withdraw because we have no movement points. So we basically have to duke this one out. Just deal as much damage as possible, and most likely we won't even be able to retreat from the battlefield. But we'll see what happens. Fight the battle on the map. Can't really quick save. I'm just thinking that our artillery will need to do a heck of a lot of heavy lifting here. And it also looks like they will be coming from 2 different sides. Start the deployment. We can't wait for better weather. But it looked like on the map, like I would be attacked from 2 sides, right? So I'm thinking, theoretically, this should work. Flaming shots, fire at will. Then we have you on this side. You, and you on this side. And hopefully it should be just an absolute death pit for the dwarves. And we also have some spears to line out. Not a lot of shock infantry though. Can put you on this side. And we also need you in the... We also need you in the front lines actually. But you can help out over on this side. And a lot of this just goes into the guess that I will be attacked from behind. Oh yes. All of you are flaming shots, fire at will. All of you are at fire at will. Please tell me that it's a weaker one over here. It is not. Don't really know how we should deal with... Oh, maybe it is. This must be the stronger one, right? Yeah, this was the weaker one. Doesn't mean that they are weak. It just means that they are not as strong. You shoot at the... Not the Firebeard Warriors. Longbeard Swordsman, maybe? Actually, the Azog Tomb Protectors was a pretty decent target. And that was actually a pretty good target as well. All of you focus on the Gabiligathol Guard, I guess. No, something that doesn't have... Oof. They are going to absolutely wreck us. We can't pull you back. Interesting. Both of you turn around to this side, please. You help out here. Actually, okay. Can you turn somewhere? Okay. Ah! You need to run back, get back, and instead try to turn and shoot at whatever's coming behind us. They've actually stopped moving. That's great. Run you back. And Bolg's champions. And we'll see if Bolg's champions can help out against the tomb protectors like so. I need you to help out with the archers on the other side. Run around with the Pale Uruks. Lost 8%, killed 6. So this is not going great for us right now. But we just need to try and surround them in as many places as possible to just free up our own troops. And you shoot at them. You should be able to get some really good shots off here. You help out there. You attack the Broadbeam Marksman. And you keep running around. You attack the Firebeard Warriors. If we get shots off here... Please. There we go. That's not what I wanted you to aim for, though. Oh, no. Game crashed, and I didn't save. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I had to restart from an autosave and just ended the turn, and it doesn't seem like this time Ered Luin attacked me, so we will not be seeing that battle, unfortunately, because we've already passed Ered Luin and they didn't attack. So instead... what I guess we're gonna get is a relief mission. It would have been fun to have that fight though. Although I had killed less than they had killed on mine, it feels like I would have been able to turn it because their weaker force didn't really engage. So it was just us against the big one. But well, no use wondering about what could have been. Khazad-dûm West got more troops. That's great, of course. And most of them are still free upkeep. Right, Angsul retrained some stuff. Okay, so now we need to go over here and see... Oh, they completely pissed off. Okay. So I guess what we should do now is, yes, stand on that bridge, and hopefully they will attack us here. That would be great. That would be a very, very fun battle to fight, actually. You get into that? No. So you will walk over here, get reinforcements from God of Heligoth, and then just keep pushing in. Great stuff indeed. And Berketa, what happens if we take you out of Berketa? We lose quite a lot of money, and I don't like that at all. But we are kind of starting to run out of generals, actually, on this side, while we have more than we might have use for in the Dorwinian territory. You just keep marching on. First of all, you can put a tower down here. Then march over here, and we should have you down there as well. I want a general here, so I don't have to take these armies out on their own. If we just take all of these things out, then Berketa is still happy enough. We have room for 2 more units, and something's telling me I'm gonna need infantry more than artillery. But we're kind of starting to run out on a lot of things. But here we go. Now we have an army. You can march into whatever territory this is. Move into Berketa. You can move into Berketa, like so. Okay, so now we're at least on the offensive on one side. Construction. Goblin Town got the archery range. Vintirion Yor got the archery range. Doing Hunting Lodge might be good. Grow the population a little bit. Make some more money. Khazad-dûm West got the militia garrison, so that should help out with the corruption. Still pretty high. That's why I also got the Uruk garrison, as I think they should help out with even more law bonus. And then we have Eidracharn, guard barracks. Get the next one, the army barracks, or whatever, drill square, whatever they're called here. Bart's Leg got the camp guard. Now you're working on practice range. Go on to the guard barracks next. Great stuff. Chieftain's Hall after that, maybe. Beautiful. And you are also on your way. And I'm wondering what should be my biggest target. We do have a pretty high military presence up here in the northern side. So let's move you over here. It's going to be a lot of fun watching this army in action as well. An entire line of just Pale Uruks. That's going to be huge. Queues are stalled yet again. Still making profit. And now, this general, I actually think that I would like to... I can't move you through Enedwythe territory because they will be pissed. And we don't have any alliance or anything with them. But I don't want this general down here to the south when I'm done building towers, which I am right now. So, with that said, I'm actually going to take a lot of Black Shield troops and archers stuff. Room for 2 more. Something like this, maybe. And then we are going to move you up to the north. Such a long way around. A very, very long way around. And it's worth just keep asking them to give us military access, map information. If I make you a regular tribute of... Is that a regular tribute, right? Okay. It would be fun to see if this works. 200 for... Can they be this dumb? For 50 turns. Still very demanding. Okay. I would much rather just cheer me up here. That would be like 5 turns instead of 5,000 turns. Wait, okay. I'm actually going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Because they are moving through my territory here in Bart's Leg, so we can, though, just keep giving them money to make sure that they're happy with us. We have perfect relations still, so they shouldn't backstab us. And I just feel like it has to be worth it going through these regions instead than walking all the way around the Misty Mountains. So that's that. That is that. You are standing there. Garth Heligoth is still standing firm and will be reinforced here, and then we'll keep moving on to whatever Ered Luin region we have next on the docket. We also have troops to fight here, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Move on to Rick. You move in. You move in. Kill General Rick. Oh, damn it, I forgot to quick save yet again. Can we withdraw from this battle and then attack again? Let's see. Game save succeeded. Yes, we can. Great. Let's get jiggy with it. A lot of small skirmishing battles. Now, it would be fun to have a bigger one that I would still very easily win, you know? Just fighting like Pale Uruks against tier 1 dwarven laborers or something like that. Start the deployment. Righto, righto. Do not like all the forestry here. But we can't always get what we want. We do not have that many ranged troops. Put you behind. Or actually, we have slight elevation here. So let's put all of our archers on the right side. Then we have Pale Uruks to be a really strong frontier, huh? And like so. We also have a bunch of warband that we can stretch out to be behind the archers as well. Wargs on one side. Then we also have a bunch of shock troops. It's going to be interesting to see where they line up their troops, actually. We'll put the shock troops here with the Pale Uruks, just because we don't have a lot of archers here. Okay. Fire at will. Okay, what do we have here? Do they have any artillery? No. They do have some axe guard, though. They are really scary. Lumbermen. Shouldn't have to worry too much. They should have very poor morale, although they might be effective against armor. And we are just shooting. And missing. Almost starting to think that, oh yeah, our archers are not in the best positions. Can spread you out like so. Move up some shields to be behind them. Move you up as well. What's going on here? They're really just powering through, aren't they? You move up to behind the artillery. Like so. And we also have the Pale Uruks. That's going to be a lot of fun to throw in. What is charging us right now? Okay, you start moving back. You start moving back. And then you will be running up and fighting the lumbermen. Looks like some horses are running into us. Okay. And they were. Yeah, this is not going to be a pretty battle at all. Because I don't see anything. We will smash the enemy. Yeah, we really should smash the enemy, seeing as we greatly outnumber them. There we go. Looks like everyone's moving, right? Move in, move back. And you move in as well. And you run in. Now, we need to put all of our archers in a position where they can shoot alongside the whole battle line. I think they would be able to get really good kills out of that. Like so. Wargs run out here to get some flanking maneuvers. Some hammer and anvil strikes. And you seem to be stuck in something. Run back. Run back. What do we have here? Regent Axe Guard. I do not want to throw in my general against that. Oh, this is such a messy battle. You help out. just complete cluster. Run you away as well. Just keep running, keep running. The AI doesn't really need to worry about trees. Thorn patrollers. Are you shooting at my... No, you're shooting at my archers. Should be pretty easily routed by my wargs, though. Or even shot down easily by my archers, to be honest. You don't have that much armor. Now, start shooting at the high paladins instead. That should be advantageous for us. You in skirmish mode. Okay. Are you starting to fight something here? Atala Rangers. You can help out there as well. I think these pale urks need to go back. Just complete mess. Regent Spear Guard. Sure. How's it going for you, lads? You're not being caught yet. That's great. Now you can stand your ground. Then what is fighting the Axe Guard? Where are they even? Something's fighting them. Don't know what. The wargs are ready. The wargs are hungry. And Regent Spear Guard. That's the last thing I want. Fighting my wargs. Go after the Atala Rangers. Great. And you help out over here. And you will need to start running back. Unless the paladins decide to turn. Run back just a little bit. To be a bit safer. We do have some units that are not locked into fighting. But all of them are trying to run over to the right side of the map. Okay. Looks like I actually managed to kill quite a few archers. Wow. Wow. What a charge. Go after the Atala Rangers. Great. So they are starting to break. That means that hopefully we'll be able to be done with this quite soon. Nothing over here. A lot of things over here. Just Regent Axe Guard, so sturdy. And attack them in the back. You can actually go after them. And with the warg, we just need to make sure to mop up anything that comes running out of the woodwork. You are so slow. Come on. There we go. And now we need to go back and see if anything's starting to run away here. Slow everything down. You go after the Thorn Bladesman. And you can turn and go after something else. Archers can stop shooting, because it feels like you might be getting more friendly fire than anything else right now. Okay, something has happened, because the high paladins, the generals, are starting to break. I didn't think that generals usually did that. We have killed 99% of their troops, though. So now we just need to make sure that we catch the general as well. High paladins. And starting at the one at the back, of course. Come on. There we go. That's the general. Fallen, captured, whatever. And what's left? Thorn Bladesman. We've lost 12%. And seeing as I couldn't maneuver this battlefield at all, I didn't see anything. I actually think 12% is absolutely manageable. And 7% is even more manageable. So happy about that. Lost 171, killed almost 800, including a general. MVPs on 92 are the Black Shield Warband. Really? So Spears being the MVPs. That's interesting. Pale got some kills every here and there, but nothing too impressive. Didn't get a lot of casualties either, so I guess that's better. Well, the Battle of the Winden Forest has been won, and that's one Dorwinian general less to worry about. Also, I don't know if Dorwinian can be regicided. Maybe they can, maybe they can't, who knows. If you do, please write them down in the comments below. That's thing, Rick. Oh, that was a bad general, only worth 1,000. That's great. And now we just need to keep moving to the hidden city of Mornedel. That's gonna be huge. Great stuff indeed. Sant Anwi, you can go in there. And we cannot retrain you yet. You don't need... I'm very bad at building archery ranges. Haven't even built tier 1s here yet. Well. Eventually that's gonna be all taken care of. You can move into this region now as well. See if there's anything for us to fight. This doesn't look like it should be Easterling. Does that mean that Bur Ermanarikis is bordered off here, or that it's currently a Durwinian settlement? Interesting stuff indeed, if that's the case. Lughorn, despoiler of Karas Galadon, is routing troops. Very, very nice. You keep building towers, and like that, I think we have all the visibility we need here. So with that said, I'm thinking that... Ooh, do not mess with me, Dol Guldur. Aren't you bordering Durwinian? I really hope that they don't decide to backstab me. Perfect relations with them as well. So that full stack better be going somewhere else. Right. But now I think I can start moving you through up here maybe. Don't want to put much more focus in this eastern campaign. After taking Mornedel, I think I'm gonna take a big breather from fighting Durwinian and just keep putting all I have in the tank on the western front. Do we have the culture? Oh, we do not have good enough culture here. So where are my agents that we need to put there? We have 2 here, and Fuiros should have 55. That's not good enough culture. Baridonionak, how about you? 78. That's better at least, so we can give you the 3 agents that we have in here. Because I think we also have the shrine doing the small culture change. Oh, we even have a temple. That should be good. And 86. Damn, Barketta. You can go into Baridonionak then. That was a little bit weaker. Move to Gartheligov. Just everything over there. Not everything, but a lot of agents over there. And the culture should increase ridiculously fast. And I'm thinking you maybe should go into Fuiros instead. That's that. Angsul. Don't think we have any more agents to move, do we? We have 1 here, but Barchelay, that should be... Oh yeah, that's damn near perfect. So we can move you, my friend, over to Barketta and then help out here. Good. And the turn again. Don't think we made any... Ugh. I'm telling you, man. These Durwinian fleets. And I think if we destroy Durwinian, all of the fleets are not going to be just automatically sunk, but rather they will be rebel fleets. And I won't be able to sink them then either. Because then, like, that independent fleet still costing me a lot of money. And that's most... Oh, right. That's also corruption and others. That much must be all the money I'm losing in the blockades. Must be. You keep moving. What do we have? What do we have? Ostgelon. Damn, that's not even a weak settlement. Ew. Well, if they will let us siege them, we will siege them for as long as possible. They have a lot of handsome generals, but they have at least 3 in there. Feels like this should be a general as well, just unknown. Ew. High elves. Scary, scary stuff. But that also leaves me very open and susceptible to attacks at Barketta. Starting to push my limit a little bit, perhaps. Get in, and get in, and get in. Oh yeah, this should be huge for the culture growth. Marriage celebrations, yeehaw. I don't know where he wound up though. Fenholm, Pale Uruks. Start moving. And Khazad-dûm West got Snow Trolls. This is an army I want to get moving and give them some armor upgrades first, though. Really high army upkeep now. This is a lot higher than I want. But, oh yeah. But hopefully we'll make good use of them and not just throw them at nothing. Okay. Any armies here? Yes, we have you. It's really good that you're on your way to Barqueta, actually, because it feels like I'm gonna need you. Construction. Fenholm got a blacksmith. Great stuff. Guidos got a camp guard. Even greater stuff. Then you can be upgraded next. Awesome. That's that. New family member. Queues are stalled. And end of turn report. We should be able to take Neburka now. And all of you are ready to move as well. Moving to that fort. You keep moving. And you keep moving as well. We need to keep them close so that they, if they attack one, they will automatically draw in the other. And in the next turn, all of them should have movement points to lay siege to Mornedel. What do you have? Ooh, oh damn. I do not have a chance against that. Tail between my legs. Running back to Strondost. Because, yeah, I cannot fight whatever they even have here. A lot of generals, but I just have many early tier troops. Ew. So maybe we should be actually send one of these generals down. No, I don't. I feel like with Strondos and Mornedel, we should be good. So that's that. You can keep moving. Oh, it's gonna take so long. You're never gonna see the Western Front, my man. You can move. You can move. Let's see what we have next. We have some roads. Guhuzanur. Okay, I guess we're going on to Guhuzanur. And you should be reinforced and then keep moving west. So, I don't see any Eredluin forces here, so theoretically I should be able to just move out and not having to worry too much. But we also desperately need reinforcements on that front. But it all just takes so much time. It takes so long to get my troops anywhere. You start moving. And it's gonna be costly to keep moving them, but that's just, we're just gonna have to live with that, I guess. We also have really strong troops here, ready to march. Really strong, not necessarily all of them, but you are not free upkeep. You join Othnak, and then Othnak get moving. And the other general, you have room for 2 more. Nothing there, nothing there. Do we have a lot of archers here? Yeah, we actually do have quite a few, so I will throw in some spears. And then you're a full stack as well. And you will get marching over to this side as well. Good, good, good. But the thing is, we really need to start to train the troops here. And get the guard barracks and all these things. Really, really necessary. And I might even start splurging on recruiting some of these black shields here. Yeah, might as well do that, actually. Like so. Barqueta, you're not there yet. Fuiros, you're not there yet. Paredonionak, you're not there yet. Okay. Done, done, donezo. How many regions do even Dorwinian have? Okay, so you have quite a few. I shouldn't have to worry about taking Nebruka. Maintain the siege, quick save, and then take this freaking settlement. I almost think that we should auto-resolve it. Yes, clear victory. And that's the general dead. Sack the settlement. And repair whatever we can repair. And then Shrine of Melkor after that. Because we won't be smuggling any spies over to this region. Anything that we can destroy that we don't really need. They have a lot of good buildings here for tradable goods. Okay, nothing for us to destroy. Then just leave it as is. Good. Really, really good. Now we just need to make sure that you come back home safely. And we can end the turn. Now, Durwinian, a lot is on you. Keeps blockading me everywhere. Also, don't really know how much we have left. Seeing as I had to pause the recording for a brief while. Roller's Pit. Oh, we are just getting broke, aren't we? Oh, we can only... Can we only lay siege from one side? Then I absolutely do not want to throw in the wargs. That's for damn sure. All of you laid siege to Mornedel. And it's actually going to be open, but I'm going to maintain this siege for quite some time. And we cannot attack you. Okay. So then I guess that... First of all, I want you to move back. Okay. I don't think we can push them out of our way. But I think these armies should be the ones to move down south then. Like so. Okay. Interesting. Is this really what you want, Captain Fornagard? Let's see. A lot of path blocking. Oh, retraining complete. Dane's Hall. Chieftain's Hall. And Way Station. Do we really need that? I don't think so. Ooh. Do need them, though. And Burkaupis. Got the archery range. Great stuff. Burgeram. Archery range. Yes. Grassguard. Making a lot of money in trade now. Casa Doom. Practice range. Actually, Bolg's Chamber might be cool here. Orc Avengers. And then... That's where it already was. Angsul got the army barracks. That's great. So we can start making even more of these troops. Very, very huge that I can start training already over on this side of the map. And then we have Ilanin, other side of the world, practice range, Aelurux. Karasant got the drill square. All these things should really help quite a lot with the law bonuses. And Gobadrain, drill square. Yes. So great that we are going to be able to start recruiting over on these sites. Barchaleg. And only tier 1s currently. And Karvarad, anything more there? Not really. Bari Donyonak, guard barracks, tier 1s. Cool. Eventually, we're gonna get there. Eventually. And Neburka, we repaired some stuff and keep repairing and building even more. Great, and with that, I actually think that I would like to... I can't send them away. Because my ship got sunk. But I'm almost thinking about just retiring all of the tier 1s. Don't really know how I want to deal with this one, to be honest. You can first and foremost jump over to the fort, where you will be free upkeep. You can't go anywhere. You're already laying siege. They might even sally out at Mornedel, actually. But they have a lot of tier 1s, and a lot of spears, though. We'll see what happens. New family members, queues are stalled, city ready to upgrade, Rubar. Great. And I am the most advanced faction. End of turn report. Still making profits, that's great, but I'm 10k plus on what I would like for my... army upkeep to be. You and you. A lot of these heavy hitters. How many do I even have room for? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there anything here we can lay siege to? Fahamgathol. Really? Why can't we lay siege from this side? There we go. You can actually lay siege to Fahamgathol. So let's do that. Great. Just so they can't build anything anymore in that settlement. And then this army might be the one to move down instead. Cool. You lay siege to Ostgelon, and I hope that they won't sally out, but rather let us siege them down. And you will keep moving to Ostgelon. Great. Really, really great. And of course it's costing us a lot to have our full stack so far away. You go up to Garth Heligoth instead. And where are you even going? Garth Heligoth as well. Great. So I think we're starting to put ourselves in a pretty good position. And I will also kind of... Oh, damn. I don't want to attack you. I'm just hoping that they will let me walk through. And I think just in case, might be good to give them, make a single payment of 100 as a gift. Bribery, to let them, or to make them, or have them allow for me to walk through their region and save myself a lot of time. We have even more units that are not free upkeep. They can join there. And we can make more Pale Uruks now in some regions. And we will. That's expensive, but I can't get enough of the Pale Uruks. Soon I'll have more of them on the battlefield than I have of Black Shield troops, because I generally don't really train a lot of Black Shield troops anymore. Train Durin's halls. Feels like we should, yes. Great stuff. Emenufuin, Erindolan, Aurfilin. Well, I think this Merchant's Wharf, yes. I love it that we can start getting Merchant's Wharfs all over the place. Great. Now, I will be wrapping up this episode. So, to summarize, we haven't really... we actually took Neburka. So we took one little island that will very soon be blockaded by Dorwinion. And we've also killed a couple of Dorwinion generals. And we had the game crash once. Just a lot of fun stuff. Is it even worth it sending a general all across the map? Well, so that's to summarize this one. Some battles, killing some generals, taking one little region. But also we have laid siege to Ostgelon, we have laid siege to Fahamgathol, and we are really starting to come to an end when it comes to Ered Luin. But we also need to find and eradicate the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm for us to actually win this campaign. And hopefully we'll make a dent in that endeavor in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched it this far, any tips or tricks or requests, please write them down in the comments below. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble.